Hey, it's Shy Guy Shawn, and this is the Heat Index for this week. So Ashlee Simpson and Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy got married last week. We rumored of this possibly happening a few weeks ago on the Heat Index, and now it's official. People magazine has the exclusive photos, which they reportedly paid $1.4 million for. The biggest surprise of the wedding, and probably the reason why People magazine paid a little bit more money for the photos than they were worth, was that Ashlee's sister Jessica Simpson was there with Tony Romo, although it's been rumored that they broke up weeks ago. On top of all that, Papa Joe, Ashlee and Jessica's father, was apparently the only person allowed to take photos at the event. Reason being, when he sells the photos, for which he did, he gets a bigger cut by being the official photographer. Way to go. That's pretty smart thinking to make money off your daughter like that, Papa Joe. Now, I can't wait till they get divorced so you can take pictures of that and make just as much money off of those as you did for the wedding. In the latest celebrity to check himself into rehab is Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler, who last week checked himself into Las Encinas Hospital in Pasadena, which is the same hospital that they used for footage on the VH1 show Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew. Now, back in the 70s and 80s, it was no secret to anybody that Steven Tyler and his Aerosmith bandmates were pretty heavy into the drugs, if you know what I mean. But he had since gone to rehab and been sober for over 20 years now. But now at 60 years old, Mr. Tyler is back into rehab where he was years ago. And I don't know what's more shocking, the fact that he is now back into rehab after being sober for so long, or the fact that the guy's 60 and still rocking out. Good luck for you in your journey to becoming sober for, a 10th time, Steven Tyler. And finally, about a month ago here on the Heat Index, we told you about thesmokinggun.com looking into Akon's past and reporting that he wasn't really a convict. Well, Akon has finally reacted to the story and decided to speak up in a recent interview with MTV News. He went on record saying, "It's an article, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but at the end of the day, it's this convict music that keeps me out of jail." What? What is that supposed to mean? And what's with all these celebrities like dancing around the questions? Why is it that hard to say yes or no? Seriously? Like, here, I'll give you an example, Akon, and all the celebrities, by the way. Do I think that Akon's just lying and he was never in jail, and that's why he won't answer yes or no to these questions? Yes, I do. See, it wasn't that hard to do now, was it? It's Shy Guy Shawn, and that's your Heat Index for this week. Now it's time to move on to my video pick of the week, which this time around comes from Atlanta-based rapper VIC. VIC is currently featured in an article in this month's Double XL magazine and is also starring in his own web-based reality series called The Making of a Young Mogul. Also, he's offering fans to make their own fan-made music videos of this here song and upload it to their MySpace page for a chance to meet VIC. Pretty cool stuff, and more info on his MySpace page for that. But in the meantime, this is my video pick of the week. It's VIC featuring Soulja Boy with Get Silly.